Who wins the third phase of the game?
We talking about special teams here, Grant?
We are. And not too much, but just enough.
So here's what I'm thinking. You could make the case that special teams was the key to the victory on Sunday against the Eagles, right? If it weren't for that blocked field goal.
You could make the case, it was.
It was. If it weren't for that blocked field goal by Kinlaw and those phenomenal punts by the wise investment, fourth rounder for Mitch Wishnowsky, the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Thank you very much, Mitch. Then we would have lost that game. So in comparing the two units,
Backhammer made the point on the film review that I did on Tuesday. He said, really, if they hadn't pinned the Eagles down at the 3, that long throw to Kes Watkins most likely would have been a touchdown. Hadn't thought of it that way because I was focused on Tartt's tackle allowing the goal line stand, but it was first the punt which allowed the tackle, which allowed the stand. So yes,
that's a fact.
Yes.
And I say that in jest. I actually don't have a problem with the Mitch Wishnowsky draft pick. I think he's been great to this point. This year in particular, you could question it being a fourth rounder. But anyway, I digress. So when we look at the two units, for me, what jumped out in watching the Packers is they do actually have a pretty electric kick returner in the rookie, Kylan Hill. One got called back because of penalty against the Lions last week, but he looks quick. And I wonder if the 49ers, instead of, it seems like their routine is to do this sort of pooch kick, where it's a high kick that's caught around the 5, forces the returner to return it, but he can't get back to the 25. It's that strategic choice instead of kicking it out of the back of the end zone or into the end zone and starting at the 25. I wonder if we'll see more fair catches on the kickoffs.
Well, it's interesting. I think the Niners have a weapon. It's not just Wishnowsky, but it's like he isn't great at kicking it far, although sometimes he can. He's better at getting the ball to bounce inside the 10 or the 5. Like Pinion would always just kick it in the end zone. It's like, dude, can you stop doing that? Like the 18 would have been better than that. The 17 would have been better than that. Wishnowsky can do it, but you need someone to kind of like catch it. You need someone to be on the receiving end. And you know who is this year? Sherfield, the new guy. He's good at it. So when they don't use Sherfield all the time on special teams, but when they have an opportunity to pin the team at the 3, boom, he's in the game. And he's the one that knocked down that punt that got down to the 3. So they got a little tandem there. It's interesting.
It'll be a good matchup. I mean, Mason Crosby for the Packers was money last year. He's been good so far. The punter that they brought in from Buffalo that they traded to the Rams to get in the preseason is a booming punter. He led the league in gross punting average last year, 50.8 yards, tied for 4th best in league history. So he's got a leg.
What a leg. What a leg. What a leg. Now that's a leg.
So I think if it's close, I actually think in these units, the edge probably goes to the Packers.
Wow. No, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
If we are that close, this is my take here, is that if the game is so close that the third phase matters, then we're in trouble. Because
I like that take very much.
Yeah, you're looking at a potential where Rodgers has the lead in the 4th, or you're looking at a potential where Rodgers is down by less than 1 score in the 4th, and then he's in the game. Then he's not checked out. Then he's a magic maker, right? Then he's going to bring the rain.